All right, so this is the new Delta P, or differential pressure sensor. This is an EGR differential pressure sensor. There's more than one on the after treatment system. There's one that's down on the DPF filter. The one I'm changing right now is on the top side of the motor, passenger side, and it's right in front of that exhaust back pressure sensor. So you'll notice on the bottom these two green O-rings. This is actually a redesigned sensor. These two O-rings, you want to make sure that you don't reuse them from the old one, and make sure that they're in there before you cinch this thing down. You remove the cover. And again, it's got that locking mechanism on it, so we're gonna push that over so it snaps. Push down on the tab and we'll unplug it. Comes right out of there like that. This is a 13mm socket. And once you break it loose, it really just comes right out of there super easy. I'm just going to use a rag and clean off the surface, the contact surface where the new O-rings are going to sit. So there you can see they're all cleaned up a little bit, and now we're ready to put our new sensor on. Trying to get these bolts started at least. All right, so the mounting bolts are cinched tight, and I made sure I had my new O-rings in there. So I'm gonna take this cover off, and then we're gonna slide the connector back on there. So it's gonna snap. I don't think you could hear it, but it did actually pop up there. And now we should be able to slide that little clip over and lock it in place. Okay, so I'm going to use the flat blade of a flathead screwdriver, and I'm just going to pop this back over. And there we go. It's locked back in. Put the water protector boot over it. And there you have it. Hey, this is Ron, just finishing up changing these sensors. I wanted to point out the IMAP, the exhaust back pressure, and the Delta P differential pressure sensor. These sensors will clog up and go bad. It's not a question of if they will, they will. I'll change them about once a year because I run team in my truck. We put about 300,000 miles a year on the motor. So I'll change them generally toward the end of every summer, and save myself a lot of hassle in diagnostics later on when I get check engine lights. You will get check engine lights for clogged up sensors. The IMAP particularly really affects your fuel mileage. It's just a good idea to keep it, cleaned and refreshed.